taking a line a little bit different up through here than he did the last lap when he was a pursuer back in third place.
Okay, Bubba Schobert from Lubbock, Texas.
Here's that hairpin where they brake so hard from the highest speed on the track to the lowest speed. Look at the rear wheels chattering as the brakes, in effect, almost lock the wheel up on the pavement. Schobert, I think, is starting to lengthen his lead. You agree?
Sure looks like it, Sam. And number 11 there in fourth place is Mike Baker. He won this dirt track heat last year. We've been focusing all of our attention on the top three, but really Baker could be a big factor right here.
Well, exactly, and the battle among the top three has been so intense, and they've been cutting each other off as they go into the turns, and he has actually been able to make up some ground on them during this last lap.
But Bubba Schobert, as you said, really does now look like he is extending his lead.
Yeah, very clearly. All right, Schobert in the lead. Wait a minute, and Chris Carr
is down.
has gone down in that long, sweeping uphill left that basically is supposed to be the kind of turn on which he would be expected to specialize.
Well, Sam, it looks like the bike is falling on top. They're trying to get the bike off him. We'll have to find out if he's hurt or not, but, well, he is moving, so it looks as though he's okay.
Were it not for those leathers that he wears, he might have been burned in something like that. Let's have another look at it. You see him here in third place, and he does get awfully sideways. He goes and does what's called high siding it, where you literally go over the bike and down, and he is narrowly missed there. You know, he spoke earlier of the bumpiness of this track, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it wasn't a bump that caught him out.
Well, I'll tell you, Sam, that hurts up here just seeing that big bike falling. And Bubba Schobert is now in first place. We spent some time with him earlier in Texas. For Bubba Schobert, his goal was always to beat number one.
When I was 8, that was my goal, was to be Grand National Champion. And I didn't really think about where I lived or what I was going to have to do it. I knew that was my goal, and whatever it was going to take, I was going to try to do it.
It took a lot of hard work and the help of an experienced team to be number one. It wasn't always that way. Before Factory Rise, there was another team. Bubba's father, Don, reflects on the early days.
When he got 16, I sold my meat company to my dad and my brother. And, of course, I had some pretty good income coming in for about 4 or 5 years. And so we just went on the racing circuit.
A lot of people have the skill to go racing and stuff, but it's a lot more than that. You know, you've got to have takes a team, and my parents were really a lot of help to me and helping me succeed.
When Bubba isn't on the road, he lives in Lubbock, Texas, where he likes to spend time playing golf, hunting, and relaxing with friends like Honda teammate Wayne Rainey. Bubba's family also lives in Lubbock, where his dad has gone back into the meat business. They own Lone Star Beef Jerky. The Hickory smoked beef tenderloin gets coated with Don's secret sauces. It gets cut, packaged, and shipped out to, well, almost every state in the country.
I'd like to keep the #1 plate. I know how hard it was to get it, and it's probably going to be twice as hard to keep, and I like the challenge.
Bubba Schobert, a proud Grand National Champion, and shooting today for a win in the Superbikers. And we're nearing the finish of the dirt bike heat. If the three leaders can hold their position, and it looks as though they're going to be able to do that, then Schobert, Graham, and Baker will move into the Superbikers final. Here they are through the chicane, only the straightaway yet to come. And taking the checkered flag, we have Bubba Schobert, the winner, followed by Graham and Baker. It was a pretty interesting race, Sam.
I think it's some of the best racing we've ever seen in Superbikers. You see the two winners both riding Hondas, exchanging congratulations. But, you know, I think it might have been very different if this man, Chris Carr, had managed to stay on his bike, because he was giving it a terrific race. We'll be back with more from the Superbikers.